In 1987, Ferrari built a car with no radio, no ABS, no power steering, and doors so thin you could punch through them. It had 471 horsepower, a top speed of 201 miles an hour, and it made every supercar built before it looked obsolete overnight. That car was the F40. Today, Ferrari builds cars with 986 horsepower, hybrid batteries, and computers that make 10,000 decisions a second just to keep the tires on the road. So here's the question: has anything actually gotten better, or did Ferrari just get more complicated? Stick around. By the end of this video, you'll understand why some Ferrari engineers still say the F40 was the last real Ferrari ever made. To understand this comparison, you have to understand why the F40 was built in the first place. By 1987, Enzo Ferrari was 89 years old. He'd spent decades building road cars that were really just tuned race cars with license plates. But by the mid-80s, Ferrari's biggest rival, Porsche, was embarrassing them with the 959. Faster, more advanced, more talk about. Enzo hated that, so he gave his engineers one instruction for Ferrari's 40th anniversary car: build the fastest, rawest street-legal car possible. No compromises, no luxury. Strip out everything that doesn't make the car faster. The result had no carpet, no door handles, just a pull cable, no sound deadening. The windows didn't even roll down with a switch, you cranked them by hand. It was, by design, barely a road car at all. Enzo Ferrari personally approved the F40 in 1987. He died a year later. It was the last car he ever signed off on. That's the emotional weight this car carries. Now let's look at what it could actually do under that impossibly clean bodywork. Set a 2.9-liter twin-turbocharged V8, producing 471 horsepower and 425 pound-feet of torque. For 1987, those numbers were absurd. The F40 hit 60 miles an hour in about 4.1 seconds and topped out at 201 miles an hour, making it the first production car in history to break the 200-mile-per-hour barrier. But the number that matters more is the weight, just 2,425 pounds. Ferrari achieved that using Kevlar, carbon fiber, and aluminum body panels, materials that were exotic and borderline experimental for a road car at the time. There was no traction control, no stability control, no anti-lock brakes for most production years. If the rear tires broke loose at 150 miles an hour, that was between you and the car. Nothing was going to save you. Driving an F40 has been described by journalists for decades the same way: violent, loud, unfiltered. Turbo lag hits like a switch flipping. One moment you're cruising, the next the boost arrives, and the car is trying to kill you in the best possible way. This is a car with a direct nervous system connection to the driver. Nothing sits between your inputs and the road except you. Now let's jump forward almost 40 years to Ferrari's modern flagship, the SF90 Stradale. The SF90 is a plug-in hybrid. It pairs a twin-turbo V8 with 3 electric motors, one between the engine and gearbox, and 2 more powering the front wheels independently. Combined output 986 horsepower. 0 to 60 comes in under 2.5 seconds. Top speed is electronically limited to 211 miles an hour, and in full electric mode alone, it can drive several miles on battery power with 0 emissions and total silence. This is a car that can be a whisper-quiet electric commuter one moment and a 986 horsepower missile the next. But here's what really separates it from the F40: the technology around the driver. Torque, vectoring at each front wheel, a brake-by-wire system, multiple drive modes that completely reprogram how the car behaves, launch control that a computer manages far better than any human ever could. The F40 asked everything of the driver. The SF90 asks almost nothing and delivers more. performance than the F40 driver could ever access. So, let's put this side by side, because the numbers alone don't tell the full story. The SF90 has more than double the horsepower of the F40. That part's simple. Engineering marches on. This is where it gets interesting. The SF90 weighs around 3,461 pounds, over 1,000 pounds heavier than the F40. All those batteries, motors, and safety structures add mass that raw carbon fiber and Kevlar never had to carry. Despite the weight, the SF90 is dramatically faster in every measurable way. More power beats less weight, especially with all-wheel drive traction the F40 never had. And this is the part numbers can't capture. The F40 has no filters. What you do with your hands and feet happens instantly and violently. The SF90 has layers of computer mediation between your inputs and the car's response. It's faster, but it's also further away from you. Ferrari engineers today will tell you this opally modern electronics make cars objectively quicker and safer. But something about the rawness Enzo demanded in 1987 got engineered out along the way. You can't have a car that's both idiot-proof and completely unfiltered. Those two goals fight each other. That's the real trade Ferrari made over 4 decades. Every safety system, every driver aid, every ounce of accessible speed, it all came at the cost of the analog connection the F40 was built entirely around. But here's what's genuinely remarkable: some things that Ferrari never changed at all. The mid-engine layout, still there. The obsession with weight distribution, still there. Idea that a Ferrari should be built around the driver's seat, not the other way around. That philosophy survived every redesign, every regulation, every decade. And the V8 turbo formula the F40 pioneered, the SF90 still uses a version of it, just heavily re-engineered and paired with electric motors Enzo Ferrari never could have imagined. Even the design language echoes forward. The F40's aggressive vents, the low nose, the obsession with functional aerodynamics over decoration, you can trace a direct line from that car to every mid-engine Ferrari built since. So it's not that Ferrari abandoned what made the F40 special. They kept the philosophy and completely rebuilt the execution around it. If the question is which car is faster, safer, and more capable, it's not close. The SF90 wins on every objective measure. But if the question is which car is more Ferrari, the answer gets complicated. Collectors seem to agree on this too. F40 values have climbed into the millions of dollars, often outpacing far newer, far faster Ferraris at auction. That tells you something the spec sheet can't. People aren't just paying for performance. They're paying for the feeling of a machine that holds nothing back and asks everything of you in return. The F40 represents what a Ferrari felt like before computers got involved. The SF90 represents what's possible once they do. Neither one is wrong. They're just answering completely different questions about what a supercar is supposed to be. So would you rather have the raw, unfiltered chaos of the F40 or the SF90's insane, computer-assisted speed? Drop your answer in the comments. I read every one of them. And if you want to see the exact moment Ferrari started adding electronics to their cars, and why some enthusiasts think the decision changed the brand forever, watch this video next.